I'm very excited to get started with this video, but there are a couple things that I need to mention. First things first. Now, the first thing is, you can probably hear it already, is that there's a couple of crazy things going on outside today, and that includes the sprinkler systems breaking and deciding to only spray air. So it sounds like this. Like that, and I'm sure you can probably hear it already, but we're just gonna have to go through it today because I don't have any other time that this video can be filmed, so this is why we're doing it right now. But I guess with all that said, let's just get right on into the video. So the sprinkler noise has subsided actually a little bit, so hopefully we have a better sound quality here now. But first thing I'll do is show you my stickers. I got these from a fun thing on campus, and it just says mindset is everything. This one says you are doing a freaking great job, and this one says in the process of becoming the most bad A-word version of myself. I know I probably shouldn't say any of that stuff on camera, but my architecture box is just an art bin, and on top, first things first, there's like, it's really dirty for some reason, but it's stencils, letter stencils, because for projects and stuff, titles are most likely done in these stencils, that they're just like letters and numbers. Yeah, so just a couple of stencils, and then I'm just gonna go one thing at a time. So this first thing after the stencils is drafting tape. Now, drafting tape doesn't make a great peeling noise because the whole point of drafting tape is that it doesn't like get super sticky, so you can draft with it. I have several kinds of tape in here. So next we have duct tape. I bought it for a project, but it's been pretty helpful in other places that I have to do stuff for, so duct tape is an absolute win. Besides the fact, there goes the sprinklers again, besides the fact that it gets like super sticky on the outside edge, so you can't really put anything that you don't want sticky stuff on. So yeah, and then I guess the next kind of tape we have is just Scotch tape. This, even though they're like mainly my architecture supplies, a lot of it I just use for other things too. It's almost like an all-purpose box, but mainly architecture. Excuse that noise, I'm going to be cutting the sound down. The people upstairs are so noisy. They love to make noise up there. Once again, like I said, this is literally the only day I can film, so I'm sorry for the kind of craziness happening everywhere. But anyways, this next roll is not tape, it's magnet strips. I used these for a project and I've never used them since. But maybe they'll be helpful some other time in the future. But I guess the next thing is this glue stick. The only reason I have the giant glue stick is because when I went to the store, like I went to Target, they were out of the other kind of glue stick. So here's the glue stick. I feel like a gluing things to you video might be fun, putting that in the books. Yeah, just Elmer's glue stick. Best glue sticks ever. makes some pretty nice noises, I think, which is nice. These are my 2 rulers. I'm just going to show you this one, I think, because this one has already been in a video before. Man, I'm really messy today. But this is a scale as well as the last one, but it's like a full architect scale, so it has like 3 different sides and lots of different kinds of scales. There's a big difference I learned between these and engineering scales. So this one specifically says architect. They're just different because you need different scales for engineering than you do for architecture. This next thing is E6000. Once again, something I bought for a project and never used again. But I actually did use it for something else in my room. My favorite pair of white shoes. My favorite pair of white shoes that you've probably seen in a video. The sole broke off during class, mind you, but my sole broke off, so I had to glue the sole back on, and this was very helpful. Next is an eraser shield. I don't know if a lot of people know about them, but you just like put them over a spot of graphite or pencil that you want to erase, and it erases within the boundary line here. It's really helpful. It's super flat, so what you put it against, it'll erase it. So lovely thing that is. Next thing I have is a compass. The compasses are so hard to use. If you've ever used a compass, you probably know how difficult they are to use. Next thing I have is scissors. Once again, something I use for other things, but I probably use them mostly for architecture projects and things like that. Scissors. I'm kind of speeding it up a little bit because I actually don't have a lot of time. But next thing is an X-Acto blade. I never know if I can show this stuff on screen because I don't know if they'll flag me for being like a weapon or something. But it's just an X-Acto knife. I cut boards with it. I make projects with it. Next thing I have 3 different kinds of erasers. I have a kneadable eraser, and if you're an artist of any kind, you probably know what a kneadable eraser is. It's just an eraser that you can mold in with your hands. It's very malleable. It's good for cleaning up smudges and things like that. For cleaning up smudges. Then I just have a regular eye polymer eraser. Just a regular eraser. And then this one came with all of my pencils, but it is a extremely tiny tipped one. You can see like the side of my face right here. But yeah, it's an extremely tiny tipped eraser to kind of just get like small spots of things. We had like, it's almost like mechanical pencil where it comes out, but yeah, this one's super helpful. And then we have all my pencils. They're all different kinds of lead, so you can make different lines and everything. But yeah, I have a 2H. I have an H. I have a B. I have an HB, which is definitely the most used. This one's super, like regular, kind of middle of the road, so it's super easy to use. Then I have 2B, 4B, and 6B. I also really enjoy the 6B. I think it's just really fun to use. It's super, this is 6B. It's super fun to use because it's just really, really soft. And then the final couple of things are I have an 8-inch 45-45 90 triangle. video.